All right, and welcome back to X4 Foundations. This is Levant, and I did some things off screen. Let me go ahead and move on to the map here. Mostly it was exploration, and drop in some satellites and resource probes, basically to increase the amount of information we have. And didn't try to do that with Sanctuary of Darkness since that'd be too dangerous and short-lived, I believe. And let's see. Did that with the colonies here. Turn that trait thing off a bit for a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't even been to Watchful Gaze, but I did go to Great Reef, Barren Shores, and Ocean of Fantasy off screen. Nothing new or nothing too special happened, except I did a bunch of minor missions. I also picked up some weakened enemy forces missions here just for destroying any Kha'ak ships that I could just kind of passively get rewarded for as I move through the game and end up encountering more of them. Doesn't actually have to be in Sanctuary of Darkness, unlike what the description might imply. It's really just destroy them anywhere and it counts. Oh, and also I earned enough through doing reputations and also trading, which I'll go over in a bit here, in a moment here. I also earned enough reputation to be promoted to Queen's Knight. And alright, you know what? I probably should have started over there with this, but that gives me more time to talk anyway. Let's see. First of all, I want to show these before going into autopilot. We've got a couple of different... we've got a few different miners here. 2 gas and 2 mineral miners at different locations in the Boron Queendom and colonies. And their entire purpose is to make money for us. Basically, they're mining resources, ore and silicon and methane and helium, and then they're selling them to nearby factories and trading stations. So that'll earn us a steady stream of income as we do things. And also, you can see I have over 3 million credits now. That might seem like a lot, but it's not really. I mean, not in the grand scope of things with how expensive things are in this game. Oh my gosh. I was looking for a decent small fighter, or heavy fighter rather, I think, or a scout alternatively. I could use both before the stream started, but I just didn't fully appreciate the Boron ones, mostly because they have a very nice top speed. They have extremely good top speed, but their acceleration leaves something to be desired for their travel mode and boost speeds. Boost acceleration. Anyway. Oh, one pause. Accidentally fired off shot there.
Engaged.
Funfilo is apparently the representative, is the, how do you call it? Just, I guess, the representative, the ambassador, effectively, of the Boron Queendom in this game, because certain characters are randomly generated. Can I leave? Yeah, I can leave autopilot on and let it do its thing. I'm going to drop another save here, too. And I also wanted to get into the messages. You can go over to player information and you'll have a little messages box here on the left side near the bottom. Queendom of Boron promotion ceremony invitation. Dear Madam, in appreciation of your efforts and the great benefit they've afforded us from our off-screen missions and our trading, basically, we would like to offer you a promotion. You are hereby formally invited to attend a ceremony celebrating your promotion to Queen's Knight. We await your arrival to receive your new rank at a time to suit you. faction representative, Queen of Boron.
Entering system, Sanctuary of Darkness.
Now this should, yeah, it's targeting the highway. If the highway was not here, it would take a slightly different but still similar route through as what we can see overhead here. Yeah, because this is essentially a safe path through the clouds instead of the scorching heat outside of the clouds. You can still get hit with lightning, but shields protect you from that, so that you don't have to take that as hull damage. Unless you're in the middle of a fight and your shields are down, of course. That's a pretty bad situation. I'm also doing it this way instead of using the pilot like before, because using the live pilot like before, because it seems like autopilot actually gets things done a bit faster than the live pilot, even of 3 rank 1. Perhaps I'd have to do more testing. I think they're similar enough, but the autopilot has the edge, as I recall. Anyway, let's move up here. We've got Towering Wave. There's like 7 trading stations of Borons I wanted to get satellites around. Let me see. I'm gonna go to filters over here and show satellite coverage if I can. There we go. Just a moment. Oh. I'm having a little bit of delay because for some reason my chat window is behaving oddly. Let me try going back here. All right, my chat's working. It was just a kind of a strange moment there where the software didn't seem to be working with me. Anyway, that's for the live stream, not for the aftermath. So let's see. Oh, we've got 3 stations here.
Autopilot disengaged.
Not likely lost, because I mean, I'm such a small streamer and YouTuber here. That's not anywhere close nearby. If you mean for my character, then maybe, but that's not explicitly. I'm not explicitly going after mainly profit this session. I'm looking for story progression.
Disengaged.
Yeah, no, profit's pretty much going to be off-screen focused unless I want to show some stuff off, which I might, especially early on. Let's see. Now I want to deploy a satellite here, so want to just mark those stations while I'm around. Queen's not. Back to that and autopilot.
Engaged.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I also wanted to show off, at some point at least, I want to show off asteroid mining properly, and I mean crystal mining specifically. But I think I'm gonna wait to get a small ship, whether that's a heavy fighter or a scout, and then I can show it off much better. Crystal hunting is a great way to get profit fast as well, but it doesn't get you reputation with any of the factions, which is why I prefer to do missions instead, unless I just need to earn money really fast. That's a good early way to earn money, I should say, not a great thing to rely on for the long term or past the early game, really. But especially because we started out with a medium ship here, and even the small ships in the Boron, for the Boron, are pretty expensive. Not sure I want to do crystal hunting yet. Okay, I was gonna leave the highway myself if it didn't do that, because I was about to slam into an obstacle there. Autopilot will sometimes slam into stations or asteroids because it's autopilot. It's just weird like that. Speaking of weird, it also kind of strafes into these things sometimes, like this superhighway entrance here. Or it has to course correct. Alright.
Entering reflected stars.
And looks like we're one sector away. Oh yeah, maybe meanwhile I want to look at... Yeah, there are two main ships I was looking at. Is this scouting ship at the low preset, and a heavy fighter ship also at the low preset, perhaps. But I'm not terribly convinced by it. It has 3 guns, which is good, but I've seen other fighter ships have 4. Heavy fighters, that is. And also, again, with the acceleration versus top speed issue. Let's see. Yeah, it has pretty good top speed for a fighter at its high-end preset, or at the best engine over here. But I think I'll prefer to get... Let's see. Maybe I'll still want an air kanji for mapping things out, just for another pilot, not for myself. Let's see, service crew, 1, consumables, flares. Oh wait, I remember I wanted to fix my global orders on something. I realized that I don't want to have military ships use judgment. I want them to escape and deploy laser towers if they have them. Military.
Entering Kingdom End.
Because I only want my military ships even to be fighting if I'm ordering them to fight. It's basically the logic there. If they're just chilling, or if they're just carrying out other orders, I want them to carry out those orders and not get hung up with fighting if they can avoid it. Okay. Oh, okay, we got the representative in the shipyard. For some reason I was thinking it was on the wharf. Okay. Alright. Interesting black choices. Let's see.
Arrived at our destination.
Just about, Fumiwo.
Autopilot disengaged.
I'm gonna disengage the autopilot so I can
Shipyard.
properly come in here and figure out where I need to dock. I think it's showing me a possible, yeah, it's showing me a possible docking place anyway.
Docking granted.
Yep, and that's the one we were closest to, so we gotta sign that. Docking computer. Yep.
Successfully docked.
Up.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Mom.
Thank you. Okay.
Pressure.
What? Trying to think if there's anything else I want to do here on this station or even at the wharf before leaving. Normally I might do checking in with the traders and such. Actually, maybe I'll do that anyway. They may have something of interest. Why is that arrow blinking? Normally I thought that was supposed to, yeah, stay steady like that. Or not. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe just a weird 7.10 version quirk. I certainly don't have a mod that's directly affecting it.
Hello.
Okay.
We are elated that you have continued to be a staunch defender of the Queen. You deserve the utmost respect and recognition. It is an honor to present you with a new rank within the Queendom. You will find that this rank comes with wondrous benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits will go too. But with your character, I am sure we have nothing to worry about. I hope you find these rewards acceptable. Please make the most of them. You may now find that certain organizations within the Boron Queendom will take interest in you joining their ranks. Once again, I thank you for your continued efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Pleasant travels.
Okay, so now we have the ability, I believe we got the capital ship license automatically, and now we can get a police license, which will give us, mean that we get less trouble.
Pleasant travels.
We get less trouble if we try to scan ships, such, but I'm not sure that's... Well, actually, I usually like to pick these up for all the factions as I can get them. So, sure.
Pleasant travels.
Police authority. Oh, right. You can also, just when you're out and about like this on a station, you can also press Shift plus D at the same time, and you will instantly transport back to your ship, like magic.
Mom.
Pressure.
And here we go. Undock.
Captain.
Let's see now. And I think we just need to resume the mission and then enable the autopilot again. To a headquarters of some kind, apparently. Can only get as far as that section before I have to find out where the next gate is myself, or through asking any local Borons or other inhabitants that might be cooperative for the next gate's location. What else do we have? Oh yeah, also found this and just kind of accepted it so that the NPCs would get on it. But basically there's a Boron shipyard in the works. You can see it over here for the provinces right here. And that is going to help it the Boron have more capital ships be available to them and be able to construct them faster with 2 different shipyards, since the Queendom proper already has one that we were just at. But yeah, we're probably not going to aid with that construction because it asks for some pretty high value, well, okay, Claytronics and hull parts, pretty decent value items, and it's practically
Entering reflected stars.
it's practically a charitable donation because they're not offering much in the way of rewards. But there's NPCs, there's AI stuff already working on it, because these numbers were a lot higher earlier. And we also don't even have a trade ship yet. I haven't risked getting one, but I might once we find one that I can get that has decent enough speed to it. And I'm thinking acceleration and top speed, some kind of compromise between those. I think I remember the Pyramid and the Split having a good mix of top speed and acceleration, especially if you put Terran engines on them. Let's see now. Where are we now? Oh, I probably don't want to. No, I probably don't want to accept any other missions in the meanwhile, because that's just going to slow us down at this point. The off-screen missions I did were not. There are things like destroying mines that were laid by enemies, and repairing signal leaks and destroying laser towers, but I do them from a distance where the laser towers can't even shoot me back. So just kind of labor stuff that isn't exciting because there was no actual danger to me at any point. There's other missions I did as well, but yeah, like I said, not really anything too exciting at the time. I'm thinking we'll see some excitement later in this episode once we start getting towards Hatikvah, because we'll meet with the Boron scientist and then we'll be heading towards Argon space and Hatikvah space, and Hatikvah has its own storyline as well that we can do. In addition to, I believe, a Queen's Herald duty will become available for Hatikvah. I'll have to check it to be sure of what we're going to get. But I can't see any Queen's Herald duty besides this one right now. We get a bunch of them after this is resolved, the Boron Scientist one. And it's just complete them in any order and part of the sandbox experience, because there's not really much of a time requirement either. But the sooner you get onto the Queen's Herald missions, the sooner the Boron interact with the relevant people. Let's see. Ties. Really like the Kingdom End music here. Oh wait, I have two different mails, new mail messages, or oh, live stream access. And the actual promotion is a message. Yeah, capital equipment, capital ship, advanced module, concealing ship building module, capital ship building module licenses. Alrighty. And looks like our traders are working as well, because we're slowly seeing the profit tick up. Kaladi would be proud. Now let's see. We're on shipyard. Did I? Looks like I haven't deployed a satellite here yet. Might interrupt my mission once we get to Great Reef, I believe it is. just to drop a satellite at the shipyard. That way we can see, once it's finished, we can see any kind of offers they have for us, and we can even buy ships there remotely. We can also see their trade information if we have a satellite there. The autopilot's trying to be extra careful to avoid asteroids now, but there are other times it will slam full speed into a station or asteroid. Autosave because of time passing and the transition from one sector to another.
Entering system. Sanctuary of darkness. Danger.
I like this sector's aesthetics to be sure, but yeah, it's just a dangerous sector that you don't really want to be in for very long unless you're on a mission. Other than that, other than the aesthetics. Uh-oh.
Autopilot disengaged.
There we go.
Autopilot
Re-engage.
engaged.
Didn't want to slam into that obstacle if I could help it. The NPC pilots will actually react to dangers better than the autopilot. I will say that. Or at least, if they get stuck or they screw up, they'll course correct. And autopilot just kind of shuts off. Let's see. Now we're at Great Reef.
Autopilot
There we go.
engaged.
Re-engage the autopilot, so it's going to the slightly different direction now.
Entering system. Great Reef.
Alright. There's our
Porpoise. Gas.
one of our miners. You can see by the green indication we're the green. The player is always the green faction color as far as I know, unless you install a mod to change your faction color, if there is a mod like that. I haven't particularly searched for it. There are an awful lot of mods for different aspects of the game though, including some total conversion mods. I tend to just like the X4 universe as is though.
Disengaged.
Let's see, I don't want to put it here because that'll get in the way, but that'll kind of get in the way too, won't it? How about over here? Over like here, maybe. Yeah, then drop a satellite. Here's another way to drop a satellite.
Docking permission granted.
Uh-oh, I hear a pirate.
No, no. That is out of the question.
Nuisance. I see you insist on a fight.
I don't think we're very well equipped to deal with a pirate.
Make a withdrawal.
Your aggressive language does not impress me at all. Just a small hit. Not enough to put me in any danger.
In that case, I will let you have
Oh, he's also burning. He was also burning some fuel, his shields rather, to get out of there quickly. I would think there'd be police around here. There usually are police around stations, but maybe it's because this station is unfinished. Not sure.
That was not your cleverest idea.
That is just the first of many. I am not the soft target that you seem to
Minotaur,
believe.
Raider.
Get the heck out of here, pirate. I'm gonna assist. Because they get you get bounties for taking down pirates. Alright, maybe we'll get something for helping out with that. Nice explosion effects and force.
Jump gate, barren shores. Autopilot, engaged.
There is always a delay before you get any reward. Even if you do get one, there's always a delay before you get a reward for helping out in situations like that. I may or may not get one. Let's see, anything else? There's a lot of stuff to talk about with this game, really, but I guess it's one of those decision paralysis things almost, because it's like, what do I want to focus on right now? There's some more races than this, but they're not really showing them right now. I guess because they're not all discovered yet.
Entering system, barren shores.
Okay, well, the Boron are trying to, I'll say this much, the Boron are trying to integrate back into the galaxy so they can essentially bring everyone together as best they can and strengthen each other. They're not selfishly motivated in general. They're more altruistic, and they like everyone getting along for mutual benefit, really. Whereas, kind of compare them to the Telati, who kind of seem to want that, but in the end, it's really just about their bottom line. So they don't care. They propose mutually beneficial transactions for the trade, but like they'll help out pirates without a second thought, because that's just more profit to them as far as they see it. Whereas the Boron won't have anything to do with such things. So in general, the Boron are helpful for it. They try to help everyone in the galaxy that will accept their help, and they have to fight the Split, who are warrior people who think the Boron are weak, or at least possess weak ideals. And
Autopilot.
the
Disengage.
Boron and
Entering
the
system.
Split,
Watchful gaze.
the Boron and the Split, generally speaking, are evenly matched, more or less, in combat. The Split have generally more of a hull focus in their damage, in their weapon damage, and the Boron tend to have more of a shield focus in their weapon damage. But it kind of all evens out between that and the... Oh, I'm going to slam into that asteroid in. Can I...
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I stop the autopilot already? Okay, where am I now? Oh. Yes, but take that out of there. Trade offers now as well. Let me see something. Need to check something out. Assuming I can. Okay, yeah. I was having a bit of mouse trouble there for a moment.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, okay, so I didn't even have a destination here. Okay. But here's what you can do when you're lost. You can go to click on a friendly person's ship and comm.
Hello there.
Where can I find? Way to, in this case, Heretics End, which is our next objective destination.
Sending you information now.
And there we go. We found out the gate is pretty much on the opposite side of the sector.
Autopilot engaged.
But now we know. Because the gate could be...
What a fabulously magnificent development.
Oh.
The provinces adrift finally have a fully functioning shipyard.
All right, that is a... Normally that doesn't get finished without player intervention for much longer, and I've only have a few hours of playtime on this. So that's really good for them having an early boost. I'm really glad about that. Let's see. Heretics End, and then I believe the place we're looking for is in Heretics End. Squadron. Fighter Squadron. Oh yeah, because the Split are going to come in here and raid, I bet. Argon, already connecting with the Argon again. Can't really see the faction colors unless you're on the map, so that's another reason why I like watching the map instead. A lot of Boron ships, as be understandable, especially this early on. Another Argon, the water trader. Very nice. The Boron, as you might expect, being aquatic life forms, constantly demand water in their construction and building.
Entering system. Heretics End.
Alright, here we go. This place over here is what is known as the headquarters. It actually ends up becoming our headquarters, or at least you can use it that way. You can also just kind of use it as the scientists' headquarters. It depends on how you want to use it, but it's a really good starting point for you, because you can it's a good place to just start building, and you have a ton of space with it. And yeah, it's just, we might end up utilizing it. I know one thing I want to utilize it for in particular,
Autopilot disengaged.
and that's to get the multiplayer rewards from when I was in part of the multiplayer test season, which was a mixed bag to be sure, but you know, I had fun, and then it kind of fell off because it got a bit repetitive, but it was a good test, I would say that. It was a good learning experience especially for Egosoft, the developers, no doubt. Okay.
Docking granted.
There we go. Bunch of smaller docks, and then looks like just one medium dock, which we'll be using.
Successfully docked.
Zara, pick right here.
Welcome.
We're going to hear Zara patriarchy
Sure.
and of the Split and the Boron, the Queendom of the Boron, fighting here in this particular sector. It won't bother us though, because we're officially an independent operator rather than a Queendom of the Boron direct representative, except for our Queen Herald duties.
Pressure.
And over... Oh, wait. I was thinking to talk to him already, but no, I gotta transfer wares first.
Captain.
Oh, better save in case something goes wrong. Okay, I think it's because he was talking. Or, wait. Right, she was talking to us.
Useless! I haven't had time for your commentary.
50? Yep. Load. No. No transaction value. Oh boy. Oh well. We got plenty of money. For the early game. I very much emphasize. For now.
Wonderful! The BoFu has arrived. Please visit me in my laboratory.
Alrighty.
Pressure.
Gonna hover on over to his lab. That's still down. Just do that. Send that up because it doesn't have to be down. Especially since I'm probably gonna just teleport back. Boron and argon. Seems about right so far. And here's Boso, the scientist where you're supposed to deliver the BoFu to.
Ah, yes, my beloved BoFu. Indeed you did. Oh, Her Delightful Majesty. Yes, well, not quite the Queen. I may have hijacked your mission communications a tad, just to imbue this delivery with some alacrity. However, the BoFu shipment is very much appreciated. Incidentally, your biosignature indicates somewhat elevated stress levels. From what?
I think
shall
she's
assist you
getting
by
upset.
extricating my intervention from your mission communications. Indeed, I see you are behind on a number of very important royal duties.
That's it.
Actually, there might be something.
We're gonna find out in a moment, but I need a little break. All right, I'm back. just gotta reorient myself. Okay, and here we go. Let's find out what Boso wants.
Actually, there might be something. As you are well aware, I am considered by some to be the most consequential scientist living today. Not only have I demolished paradigms in 3 unrelated scientific fields, but I was instrumental in connecting a jump gate to Kingdom End. And yet, I seem to spend far too much of my time managing this recently acquired research facility. This is a distinct inconvenience. To fully submerge myself in my studies, I seek an assistant to manage my affairs, mainly the station. Considering the faith Her Majesty has in your abilities, perhaps you might be a suitable candidate. With your sufferance, I have transferred control of the facility into your responsible care. This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems.
Anything I can help with?
Yes, I have already made some progress. There appears to be several things we can research at this facility. Please take a look.
Research is a new tab we have up here at the top.
As you can see, there is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible, but I leave it up to you to decide what we research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
Okay. A product of Terran warp research. This will allow teleportation of an individual over a limited range. I believe this allows us to teleport from anywhere in one sector to anywhere else in the same sector. And this first kind of level 0 teleportation, you might say, simply because the others are numbered. Advanced electronics and energy cells, and we're going to get a courier soon, so all that should work out.
I will need some materials to get started.
Oh, hey, Lost. I didn't see your message for a bit there, but yeah, Boso Ta was kidnapped for the split by the split for an extended time until he found, with the help of a different assistant, he got some. He was able to be transferred over to this research station, and as he finds quite comfortable now, this tank where he can apparently do all kinds of research.
Herald, where have you been?
That's what I'd like to know.
The technicians have not yet figured out why, but the issue seems resolved. Let us get back on course in the pursuit of Her Majesty's diplomatic endeavors. You can find your current tasks in your mission manager. Choose which to pursue first, and activate it for further guidance.
Find yourself, this is good advice in general. If you find yourself struggling, consider taking on other missions to earn rewards and upgrade your ship. Or, as they don't quite say, get an entirely new ship. Yeah, that's what you'll be searching for generally from the start of any play session, is just a better ship than what you start out with, or at least one that's more suited to whatever tasks you're doing. Right now, I find our ship pretty sluggish in general. I mean, it has a nice top speed, but getting there is a chore. So maybe a scout or maybe a heavy fighter. They could both work. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to... can I do station management yet? Okay, I need to assign a manager to the station first. Oh, need to assign a trade ship subordinate, but I do need to... Oh wait, is there already a station manager here? Let's see. Day middle, so probably an Argon from that type of name. Storage, build storage, there's... Oh, no actual storage yet. Is there, except for build storage. Plan build, here we go. Where is our... Okay, here we go. Here's our little dock that we came into, and you can see this station is huge. But a lot of this is just essentially the research part of the station. And I think there are some extra rooms, especially with the mod I have installed, including private rooms for just for you, the player character. Let's see, Boron S container storage.
Imaginary style points for attaching it to the structure, but you are, of course, free to express your artistic virtuosity.
Trying to. Is it not coming where I want it to go, or what's happening? I'm trying to figure out these controls again. It's been a while since I've been at this. What is that? I think that might have just been a passing ship that got screenshotted with this, so to speak. Or something, I don't know. Oh, is this only a bottom top connection? Let's see how it looks when this one doesn't have a connection like that either, does it? No, it's not snapping to the grid, so oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Got the proper boron. We start out with the proper boron dock. General purpose dock for small and medium ships. And do this. How much do builders cost? They either cost 50,000 or do they cost even more than that? Let's see. Can I hire a builder? SCA Scale Plate Pack are a bunch of pirates, and they're under attack from the looks of it. I wonder who they're under attack by. I've got some satellites down, but so far no traders. Not traders, no builders, I should say. Oh, wait. This one's already busy, isn't it? Oh, is it? No, okay, I got it. I was able to get it. So that's the one thing I wanted to get as, like, I was seeing it as a necessity. That's why I've slapped that on there first.
I would award you imaginary style points for attaching
Oh.
it to the structure, but you are, of course, free to express your artistic virtuosity.
Now I
Once you
can
are
snap it.
satisfied with the placement, confirm your changes. Now,
Confirm that.
allocate sufficient credits to the construction site.
There we go.
I recommend accepting the estimated construction budget.
Yep, did that.
Provided that you have allocated sufficient funds to the construction site.
All right, you generally want to allocate a bit more in case of price fluctuations. Excuse me.
You can observe the containers being stockpiled at the build storage, a small temporary structure on the outskirts of the station build plot.
Is that what that other storage? Is that what that other thing was? Is this build storage? Could be. Again, I forget. I know the builders need it. Unknown ship. Borons, and not yet identified ships, it looks like. And those times are in minutes, by the way, minutes and hours. So 4 minutes estimated arrival to 13 minutes estimated arrival for right now. That'll be that. Sign subordinate. Well, we're going to go do some Hatikvah stuff now, as I was planning to. I even put it in the... Oh, the join Hatikvah trade revolution, yes. Oh, here we go. Hatikvah arms delivery is also part of the Hatikvah arms delivery is also part of the Queendom mission. It's a Queendom mission for them, I mean. I do want to actually discover and interact with Hatikvah before I do that herald mission, because it just seems appropriate. Join Hatikvah's trade revolution. The Hatikvah Free League invites our proven friends and allies to help us, and apparently strangers, to help us in a potentially life-changing endeavor. We are people who do what is necessary to survive in these uncertain times, and now we find ourselves at a crossroads. Join us as we take a new path, expanding our industry, cooperating with our neighbors on major issues, and ensuring our space is a safe haven for all. We are currently in need of reliable pilots able to represent us in matters of trade and security. If you are interested, please accept this invitation. Let's do it. Not back on that. I want to do the Hatikvah. Oh, wrong way. Actually, even better, just work back.
Pressure.
Oh yeah, there's something else I want to do. I don't know if I probably want to get some more cash money here first. Unless it's not going to cost very much. I want to see. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a moment. What I'm kind of mumbling on about. I can't do my venture modules? How am I supposed to be able to claim my venture ships? Can I just not? How to venture inventory? Okay, here we go. Had to enable that from the venture inventory, which is player information screen, inventory, and up right here, venture inventory. Alrighty. Oh, can I spawn one of these right now? Because if so, I will be very happy about using that to explore instead of this slow, clunky ship I've got right now. Which I'm sure I'll find a use for, but right now I need a faster ship for general use. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could No, adventure modules still unavailable. Don't want habitation modules until we get much better conditions. Oh, we've got Holy Order of the Pontifex in here as well. That's the HOP right there. And it's still unknown ship as well. And another ship has adjusted its time to arrive, I guess. Now it's 12 minutes instead of 13, which is not quite the right adjustment for that time. You get distracted and all kinds of stuff. Okay. Oh, right. I wanted to see if I could spawn the Yesser Mark III, because I was going to come pre-equipped with some pretty good stuff. Okay, so we got a couple emails here that I'm just gonna place these on the screen because my throat's a bit dry right now, and I might be quitting soon, but I do want to do the Hatikvah stuff. So I do have water with me, so I'm just having a dry throat regardless, apparently. Isn't he? I thought it's Busta, not Buster. That's just a nitpick, but we'll see. Let's see, what kind of faction relations do we start out with so far that we know about so far? Most starts actually have a negative relation with Holy Order of the Pontifex to start out with. We get the privilege of not having that. We're -15 with friggin' pirates. -15 with the splits primary patriarchy, the Zareth patriarchy, but we can win them over once we're inclined. Where is that Yasser now? Oh. Oh, okay, and there were people down on the station, so I can
Mom?
get
Pressure.
a captain from here. There's a Tolati. There's a Boron. I'm gonna be a bit racist. Well, let's see.
Hello there.
Oh, I can't hire?
Pleasant travels.
Can I not hire? Oh my gosh, why is there a Duke's Buccaneer person here? Patriarchy, no. No, there's Patriarchy person. Argon Federation or Hatikvah? Or
Hello. Goodbye.
Can't hire any of these people. Okay, well I have an idea. And one of these should have some crew to transfer. Assign a captain. One of them or more. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. Marine. Not much of a captain yet, but hey, we just need someone to move the ship a bit. Once they magically get into position, want them
The
to
restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine before departing the station.
dock here. Oh, yep, he magically got there already. He, was it? She? I don't know. He, she, they, I don't know. Unless otherwise specified. Until specified, I mean. Seems like they already docked, so where... Okay, where am I here? Oh, I'm on the opposite side, so... Aren't I? Yeah. I'm gonna go to this extremely good ship I earned in multiplayer. I earned several, as you saw, of Yesser Mark 1s and 3s. And holy crap, that was a lot of stuff to do in order to... I don't know if I have more or less than other people, but I was given some kind of decent evaluation at the end of it, and I did a whole lot through most of the... I want to say most of the event. And then towards the later part, I ended up falling off a bit, but hey, here's our yes, sir. And whereas it's probably on the right side, come to think of it, from this facing this direction. Yep. The ship's left, facing the natural direction.
Yazur, Mark 3.
Ma'am?
Umkamo. Now, I'm gonna... Can I analyze the ship at all? Will it let me... It'll probably just let me look at the statistics, but without telling me more in depth. Three. Because I'm going to have regular Mark 1 Yesers as well. Let's see. That one's just going to hold position for now. This is my new ship. Oh. Yeah, it's starting to get late, like into the evening where I am now, and I got kind of a wave of tiredness in my head just now, so I think I'm going to have to cut it short. I'm going to have to edit the description about the Hatikvah stuff. I'm certainly going to want to get into that next time. At least this time was a good time to have a chat about various things about the playthrough and what's been going on and such. If I do anything in between episodes, once again, it'll just be uninteresting side stuff. But yeah, for now, and I'm going to kind of try to keep it limited to the space of... of Heretics End and the Boron space and Sanctuary of Darkness over there. But yeah, we've only really gotten started on our journey, but my gosh, our travel capability is being able to go so much faster now. I'll be able to show that off in the next episode too. Sorry about this episode being duller than the last one, but hey, it's a journey, not a destination that you're instantly arriving at in these X4 games. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and if you want to leave a comment about what you want to see in the upcoming episodes, or anything in particular, any thoughts about the X4 series or the X series in general, I'd appreciate it. And of course, any feedback you have, appreciate that too. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.